Shrimp keepers regret the crash of my Black Galaxy Fishbone colony. My lovely Black Galaxy Fishbone colony was thriving to hundreds. Then they started to perish, die off one by one until none were left. What happened? Welcome everyone. This is Ray from RW Aquarium Pages. I'm here to share my journey in planted aquariums, shrimp tanks, and everything in between. Shrimp keeping is a delicate art, and in its moments of failure, we have to learn the most valuable lessons. My journey with Black Galaxy Fishbone shrimp began in January 2020 when I acquired 25 of these unique creatures from Valley Aquatics, now a defunct store. Little did I know that this journey would be a fascinating roller coaster of successes and challenges. The initial success. Shortly after bringing these shrimp into my 10-gallon, 40 liters tank, they started to breed prolifically. Within months, my original colony of 25 had multiplied to around 150, and then showcased for their striking beauty. I eventually transferred this flourished colony to my 22-gallon planted tank, which is around 90 liters, which measured 36 by 12 by 12 inches or 90 by 30 by 30 centimeters. The aquascape was a panoramic, it was impressive, and the shrimp appeared to be thriving. The slow decline. Fast forward to 2022, and I started to notice a gradual decline in my Black Galaxy Fishbone shrimp colony. One by one, they dwindled, and I was left with about 20 of the original 25. In an attempt to revive the colony, I moved them back to a 10-gallon tank for breeding. Unfortunately, my efforts were in vain, and they were eventually declined due to unknown factors. In November 2022, I acquired 20 Black Galaxy Fishbone shrimp from a local master shrimp breeder, Andrew, with the hope of revitalizing the colony. Regrettably, these new additions into this tank also struggled. The mystery unveiled. The perplexing part that I couldn't pinpoint was the exact cause of this decline. I conducted water parameter tests and discovered that the TDS, total dissolved solids, and the general hardness GH levels were slightly elevated, with the GH at 130 parts per million. While this is higher than usual, it shouldn't have been fatal to the shrimp. In my experience, moving shrimp to a new environment often triggers molting, breeding, similar to the effect of a freshwater fish responding to a large, cool oxygenated water change. Identifying key factors. After months of pondering and observing my tank, I suspected that the active substrate was depleting, leading to unfavorable water parameters. Checking the tank's pH levels revealed of a high pH of 7.1, which is less than ideal for Caridina shrimp. This was one of the critical factors. To remedy this situation, I added more 88 Amazonia, an active substrate, in a mesh bag and dosed a dark extract liquid, which is a liquid humic acid, to lower the pH to about 5.8, creating a more suitable environment for the shrimp. The best result would have been to reset the whole tank completely. Insights from a master breeder. During a visit to Andrew's shrimp breeding area, we discussed various aspects of shrimp keeping and breeding, revealing a few interesting insights. Water changes and GH adjustment. We discussed the technique of using RODI water for water changes and then dosing the GH powder or liquid, which is a method employed by Singapore breeders. This initial approach would shock the shrimp, but it ensures that only the hardiest ones survive. It's a unique way for selecting for stronger genetics in your colony. Andrew also mentioned that the Taiwanese breeders also do this. Genetic diversity. Andrew pointed out that a few fancy shrimp patterns are often developed through generations of line breeding. These shrimp can become genetically weaker over time. I realized that I had allowed my colony to inbreed for 2 years without introducing any new genetics. This could have contributed to the colony's decline, along with the substrate depletion. Reproductive lifespan. Andrew mentioned that the female shrimp typically have around 5 successful breeding cycles before they enter the retirement stage, where they cease breeding. This has reaffirmed the importance of consistent breeding to maintain and expand your shrimp colony. Looking to the future. To prevent a similar catastrophe in the future, I plan to maintain backup colonies, similar to what Andrew does. By having multiple tanks of each important shrimp that I own, I can recover more effectively in case the colony crashes. My dragon blood shrimp tank, for instance, is robust teeming with shrimp, making it a prime candidate for a backup colony. In closing, while we may not be always able to pinpoint the exact cause of a shrimp colony decline, learning from my experience and continuously seeking to improve our shrimp keeping practices is essential. As a shrimp keeping enthusiast, I'm eager to hear your thoughts on any additional factors that might have contributed to my Black Galaxy Fishbone colony's downfall. Let's have a discussion and learn together. I absolutely love sharing my experiences, success and failures with everyone. It's just so exciting to document my journey in planted shrimp tanks and to share it with others. Stay tuned for more informative videos, as I got plenty of content in store for you. Thanks for watching and listening to my rambles. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome day and happy shrimp keeping.
Thanks for watching.